One of the hot topics is AI search. A lot of people want to invest in GEO or generative engine optimization, AEO, answer engine optimization. It's the same thing. There's a bunch of different names, but don't put all your eggs in the AI search basket. And there's a number of reasons. So one of the things is when it comes to search, Google still wins. We can see based on this data, in green, we have e-commerce search. In red, we have AI tool search. And then we have traditional search in blue, right? So make sure you understand this, because while a lot of hype says AI search is everything, understand it only sends a small portion of traffic. It's under 1%. And yes, in September 2025, it is more than September 2024, but understand it's a very small percentage. It's a piece of the puzzle of what you need to understand how this stuff works. If you just listen to the hype, you would think Google was dying last year, and in fact, it's not. And keep in mind, the click-through rates are lower. This is the Pew Research I kind of actually sourced before, but the things have changed. People are spending more time on Google reading AI overviews versus coming on. Maybe they're using ChatGPT and then coming to Google, but we can see click-through rates are definitely lower. We have data to support this. So you need to understand that it does have an impact, but it maybe isn't the impact the hype says all the time. An interesting data point here is, have we hit peak AIO or answer or AI answer or AI overview, excuse me, within Google? And here was a test done by Moz. You can see overall keywords from the test. It kind of hit the peak in January and started to come down in July. Informational queries saw a bigger drop, actually, dropping from 43% of queries to 37%. An interesting point, Google has recently now said that if there's an AI overview and people don't tend to engage for it with that query, they actually get rid of it over time. So that actually might be what we're seeing here, right? Like kind of a normalization of when should it show up and when shouldn't it show up. In theory, maybe this leads to, in 2026, a little bit of a click-through increase. I don't think it's ever going to go back to what it was, but you could see maybe, hey, a little bit of a trend up when people are searching queries where they actually want to get to your site versus they just want some quick information. It's also important to note ChatGPT and Gemini are growing. The other AI tools pretty much are not. So those are the two dominant ones. A lot of data supports that Gemini is starting to catch ChatGPT more and more. That'll be interesting to see as we go forward. When I look at traffic source or traffic data from AI tools from clients, generally, this is correct. We see ChatGPT sending the most, Gemini. Not always. Each industry can be a little different, but this is the general overall trend we see as well. So just keep in mind, those are the two main ones kind of making their headway as things move forward here. And understand that the growth rate of these AI tools is actually slowing down. That doesn't mean the growth rate is going down, just the growth of, right? More people are getting on it, but at a lower growth rate. It's starting to slow down, which kind of tells us, okay, maybe we're hitting a point where we do know Google is going to continue to be the dominant force in search versus something like ChatGPT. But overall, the way I view it is ChatGPT or any LLM or AI tool is not replacing Google. It's just becoming another stop on the internet. We see Google search here on the left. Before using ChatGPT, people search 10.5 times per week. And then after using ChatGPT, they actually search 12.6 times on Google per week, meaning ChatGPT is actually creating more search. The way I talk about it is Facebook, when that added search, a lot of people thought Facebook was just going to replace Google and Google was going to die. Reality is it just became another spot on the internet that people went and utilized, right? It's kind of an ecosystem, right? You have social, you have ChatGPT, LLMs, all of them. You have Google, you have Bing, you have Amazon. They all do work together to some extent. And then if you think SEO is dying, here's just one more data point. We see blogs being read more than ever. It's not the first time people thought blogs are dying. I can say I personally actually spend more time on blogs now, just because I try to get away from some of the summations of things to kind of actually read what the hopefully expert is kind of saying on things, so I get their direct take. But we do see overall blogs are increasing in views. Talking about the realities of search, well, LLMs and AI tools have created a space with search for themselves. They are not taking away Google's dominance. It's possible in 2026 we will see click-through rates come up, but we should continue to think of SEO differently. Adoption of AI tools is cooling off. Blogs are definitely not dead, meaning SEO is definitely not dead. And one of the things I would just kind of take away from that, AI search ranking for it is very important. You need to future proof yourself, but you don't want to sacrifice the now or making your money off of Google where like you're going to get a lot of traffic.